Really need to get out here and pick. We actually we have some froze. I ended up scoring so many. I like huckleberries better than blueberries, but man, we've got 2 flats of froze blueberries already. But I ain't complaining. I'd like to get one of those freeze dryer things someday. They're expensive. They's expensive. There's another mushroom. Are you gonna make it, Miss Kitty? Don't you hurt yourself. But I'm gonna film you just in case you fall.
Why did you do that?
Yeah, step on that rock, the rock. Go for the rock.
Oh, it's too far away. My legs don't spread that far.
I didn't say nothing, dude.
I can see your face.
Oh, see, this right here ain't no good. This ain't no good. Alright. Okay, because I gotta fix something. Yes, we have to walk all that. And farther. And then that way. The fence ends at that peak. It pokes up behind that other mountain. Look at Dora go. Dora. What's that? Holy smokes. Nice little refreshment after that. The size of them bad boys. Man. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Is there such thing as a bad huckleberry? There is. Hey. Ooh, doggy. Happy to see the green bean. Oh, wait, I better grab a couple more of these. Just a couple.
Just so good.
And we ate so many dang huckleberries. I'll tell you what, the morels were horrible this year because of the sun was such a wet and cool spring. But man, I'll tell you what, the huckleberries, the gooseberries, the other wild berries, even the poisonous berries, the strawberries, man, they're just booming. And some of the biggest huckleberries I've ever seen. Those were pretty close to the biggest wild strawberries I think I've ever seen. I mean, we ate a lot that we didn't have on camera, and I don't know if I've ever seen or found a strawberry patch
like
that big. Or, you know, I've seen a lot of strawberry. You know, these are wild strawberries here too. You know, and all through here. But to have as many strawberries that we sat there and ate in one small area is not a regular occurrence. You have service right there? Yeah. They're sitting at 6,600 feet in the middle of nowhere. See?
On a gated road.
On a gated road, and we got cell service. See, I could build my cabin where I was saying.
Right here.
Right here, man. I can still run my eBay. I can put one of those mailboxes way up on a pole for airmail and ship my stuff out. You know, when they fly by, they can pick it up. I really don't like them shoulder roads. That's the road that I went through. We went through 6 tires first year. made that road. This was all that fresh shell rock. And we cut 6 tires down there. Yeah. They're like little snapdragons, ain't they? They're so cool. Yes, sir. We got bears. We got Mama Bear back here. She's acting like a mama. Well, she's
test my patience. Careful. Going uphill backwards.
Oh, here comes that crazy dog. Looking good. This. I don't know, is it one of those horned ones? I would. That's those moths. Not that killing each caterpillar. I guess that's one less moth. This fence here is actually how it should be when it's dropped every year and taken care of. It should be just like this. There's a mud hole up here, a sinkhole that the rancher, this is his fence, was telling us last week that I was telling about the sinkhole, because man, I almost went in it all the way up to my knee, and I just jumped and like dove over it. And that was a few years ago, man. The first time I ever found the mud hole or sinkhole. But he was telling us that when they were up here putting the fence one time, that one of their dogs went down in the mud hole. And
he said it went down.
yeah, it went down. Like I mean, we're talking sinkhole, you know, like you hear about on the news type of stuff. And man, him and what do you say, 3 other cowboys? Yeah. Some man, they got their ropes and everything, and ended up. Then the dog, before they got the rope to him, he just popped up. Yep. Just that, man, they thought he was gone forever because they couldn't even see him down in there, and he comes popping right up out of it. But it is when he comes up here and runs the fences, man, he's I don't know how many generation, true blue cowboy. But he bring, and his kids, the next generation and stuff, when they come up here, man, they know they are not to stay away from the sinkhole. This little creek section right here is beautiful. Oh, it'd be prettier with you on it, Miss Kitty. That's outdoor, does it? Were you gonna jump and then you just decide, heck with it. This man, Sasquatch. I think that's a Sasquatch structure right there. Okay, maybe it's just a tree fall. That's, of course, always one of your big concerns on these fences. I mean, I said it earlier, is these trees snapping off like that and then falling on the fence. And then obviously the cows can get right in there and stomp the bull trout.
Do you always have to put a camera on my bush trees?
You're so good at
You're
it.
so proud of me.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm a proud hubby.
And again, you're just really hoping to get a fall on camera, aren't you?
Miss Kitty, I would never wish you to fall and hurt yourself. Ever. Well, a few minutes ago when you were being so mean to me, then. But I wouldn't want you to hurt yourself, because then I'd have to listen to you whine for the next 3 weeks. and then you'd be, oh, I can't go on the fence line because I'm laid up.
Where's the mushrooms?
Right along that bankment over there, there's just freaking the brain counter, and there's something we don't know.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Figured you did. I figured did. Oh man, I'm still recording. Around the sinkhole. And I've seen these. Ooh, mosquitoes bad right here. In a swamp. This is part of that sinkhole's right over there. Huh? Yeah, that's those ones there. They look better at a distance. This whole thing, man. But there's one hole along there that, man, it is goes to the center of the earth. This whole thing's a muddy swamp, but so I'm taking you're wanting to continue on down here. Ooh, there's another. I can't remember exactly where that sinkhole is, man. It's one of these things, man. It is a hole. I had to jump. Dive. Oh, it's swampy. Huh? Yeah. Oh, maybe that's right here. Ooh, doggy. Is that the hole right there? Ooh, dang, man. Want me to film you, Miss Kitty? There it is. It's almost like a bullet or something, ain't it? Yeah, it's solid, no gills.
Smell it. That's nice.
Almost bet that one's edible. Might be some kind of. Well, it's a bullhead. It sure looks like it, doesn't it? You want to take it?
No.
See, you just killed it for nothing.
Well, I wanted to identify it.
Yeah, did you?
Well, there's more of them up there too.
Yep, up there, bubbling out of the ground. It does have a good smell.
Should go like for more round. Look, the edges don't puff up.
Right. Well, and obviously Mother Earth does whatever crazy stuff happens. Yep, another LB in there.
Gorgeous.
Yes, it is. Love that about my yard. That is one heavy mother. She'll do that sometimes. Hey, babe, you think you can carry that back? Not quite that massive. Now I gotta go up.
Now for the fun part.
Going across the Mojave Desert.
Yeah.
And then it comes out in a clearing, because this whole section right here 3 years ago was actually a road. And to check this side of the fence, you could actually drive from one of our other fences. You could just drive up here and it connects up to where we left the green bean. But they did a different crossover road, and then they pulled this whole mountainside down to get rid of the road, which is good for the animals and all that. And then one of the problems that they were discovering, and the main reason they did it, is because they were the biologists were thinking maybe the dust from the road was going in and killing some of the bull trout. 'Cause that's why we're doing this. If you haven't watched our videos and don't know, because every time I say anything about the fish fences, everybody,
It's a fence to hold the fish in.
yeah, the fences to hold the fish in, but these fences are to keep the cattle out of the main spawning areas for the bull trout, because the bull trout come up in here, and this is one of their main spawning areas. And then in research, and they have no idea why, but in research, when the cows go across like a spawning area, they did tests and put these little chips or whatever down the same color of the eggs, and for some reason when those cows would go across, they'd actually aim for those and step right on. So they to try to bring back the bull trout, that's where the fish fences and everything comes in. The problem with bringing them back until we get rid of the dams and stuff to bring back the salmon, the bull trout's main source of food and stuff, and part of their existence is they feed on salmon eggs. There used to be salmon up in here, salmon, steelhead, and bull trout. But if the salmon go away, it's kind of like the bees going away. It's a bad, bad deal. This side hill it all the way down this. No. Oh, I'm slow. Slow and easy, Miss Kitty. Slow and easy. Miss Kitty.
Looking at all the pretty valerian.
Oh, there is. Valerium. Right there, you dig up the roots. That's Valium. Now we can take a little siesta. I think I'm going to go dig me up and find me a tree right there. Take a nap. Out of that, made it to the new road. This is where that new road came in that I was talking about. One time that it's the first year. What Kevin did for 2 years? The first year, they just made this road. Somebody came off here and went right off here and right through the fence. So Kevin had to do the big repair job in the car. Had to wait for them to get the car out first. All right, so they can see your pretty face, Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty, don't walk. Her big toe hurts now. Did you point out 7 devils out there?
Well, I just zoomed in.
Oh, I just, but even Kai's wore out. All right, man, so it's gonna be a pretty long. It was probably a pretty long video, but fish fences have started. All is beautiful. Things are great. Now we're ready to go home, just discuss what we're going to have for dinner so that we can hit our recliners. So check out the links below. Check out the eBay store. And
It's a great way to support dogs.
absolutely. And good Lord willing and the creeks don't rise.
We'll be back again tomorrow.
See ya!